If I were to flip tarot cards in order to prove that I'm right, or that what I channel or that what I say is right, I'm still going to think what I say is right by what cards I flip, by what divination tool I use, whether that's scrying with the fire or cards or whatever. Any of that stuff, if I'm answering a question for someone else, even a collective thought form that I believe in is the right one to channel for, I'm going to charge for that. I could, get a ton more followers if I just start flipping cards. But cards are really for your own shadow work. They can be used for collective shadow work to prove what you're already saying and what you already know. But, if you're claiming to be a Christian or using that God, you're not supposed to use any divination tools. It's very clear in the Bible that you're not supposed to be doing that it's actually considered witchcraft and it's wrong. Now, I'm not saying that I agree that that's the truth, 111, at all. But I'm saying very clearly, okay, that you follow a lot of entropy gods and thought forms whose rules you don't even follow. So, yeah, I can teach you how to read for your shadow. There's a reading, one of the first messages I ever did when I opened my YouTube channel before I got drug into the second occult and had most of that wiped out of me for someone else to use because I wasn't using it properly according to their will. Well, they lost some things in life according to their will. So their will and their testament. You need to see your own shadow and your own blockages. And if you need to use divination tools, it's nice if you watch someone else as I do and follow, but you need to tune into your own soul. Because if you don't tune into your own soul and your own shadow, and you're always tuning into the collective, you're going to wonder why the message resonates so closely a lot of times, but then you never see the action or the outcome. Because the action and the outcome depends upon your shadow, not a flippin' card, not a flippin' resonance of a flippin' card. I can scry, but if I don't listen to the message coming from spirit, or I see it as something exterior to myself when I'm asking for counsel for myself, then I'm not understanding my own shadow. So yeah, I could distract. I could get a lot of false followers and false light people by flipping cards. But I'm not going to get people who are willing to look at their own shadow for truth. And that's the game.